Well, hello again. Today I have something I want to talk to you about. Surprise, like I don't have something to talk to you about every time. Anyway, yesterday I was on my way to an event with my husband. He was supposed to meet me at my office at 6 o'clock. And at 6 o'clock I called him because he wasn't there. I said, "Where are you?" He said, "Well, he's still several miles away." And I said, "Well, you know what? You might as well not come here because there's a wreck right on our street and it's going to take you forever. So I'm going to go a little bit further south and I'm going to meet you somewhere a little bit further south so we can get a little bit closer to where we're going." So I got in the car and I drove and I figured out where I was going to stop and I called him and I said, "Okay, I'm at the CVS here and here's the intersection it's at and I'll see you in a few minutes." A few minutes later, he shows up. He gets in my car. We take off and get to the event in plenty of time. Seems like a pretty ordinary thing to happen today. And it occurred to me that, in fact, a few years ago, just a very few years ago, that would not have been possible. And I thought, man, isn't technology wonderful? Because without that cell phone, that would have been impossible. I would have had to have found a payphone, or I would have had to have borrowed somebody's phone, and it would have taken forever, and then we would have been late, and it just wouldn't have worked. And so I felt really grateful that we have this amazing time that we live in, that we have this technology to help us make our lives just so much easier. And then I thought, how much of our daily routine with our partner do we take it for granted? How much of just their presence do we take for granted? So today, what I want you to do is I want you to make a list. Even if you don't write it out on paper, do it in your head. Make a list of those things that right now, today, you're grateful for. And every moment when your partner does something wonderful for you, something as simple as, I don't know, handing you the remote, or taking your plate to the dishwasher, or handing you a drink, something that is normal, but if that partner wasn't there, it wouldn't have happened. Tell them thank you. And you know what? It's the most important thing that we can do for our partners is to let them know how much we appreciate them. Especially our men, okay, ladies? To a man, what they do for us, when they fix things for us, when they do things for us, it's how they know that that we appreciate them. It's when we tell them that we love them, because that's their way of showing us love. It's when they do those things for us. My husband is wonderful. He takes care of my car. He changes the oil. He checks the tire pressure. He does these things without ever being asked. He just does them. What are those things that your partner does for you? Make sure that you say thank you. It'll go a long way in building up some positive feelings that the next time you have a little conflict, it'll help. So there you go. There's your tip for today. Say thank you as many times as you can. I'll talk to you later. Bye.